Welcome back to my KEEPUP channel. Now Sadiq to turf cars off Oxford Street. Motorist-bashing London Mayor Khan will pedestrianise capital's famous shopping street within 2 years, despite warnings it will turn the area into a crime-ridden no-go zone hellhole. Sadiq Khan plans to ban traffic from London's iconic Oxford Street 6 years after his previous bid was blocked, despite warnings that it will turn into a no-go zone. The Labour Mayor of London's proposal is part of a wider regeneration project which is supported by the government, with Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner claiming it will give the popular shopping district the boost it needs. The scheme is aimed at boosting the experience of shoppers, residents, workers, and tourists. Oxford Street is one of the world's busiest shopping areas, with around 500,000 visitors each day. It is currently bus, taxi, and cycle only from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Monday to Saturday, between Portman Street to Great Portland Street. A previous attempt by Mr. Khan to ban traffic from the road was blocked by then Conservative-run Westminster City Council in 2018. Mr. Khan, who was spotted at the closing party for London Fashion Week tonight, said, "Oxford Street was once the jewel in the crown of Britain's retail sector, but there's no doubt that it has suffered hugely over the last decade. Urgent action is needed to give the nation's most famous high street a new lease of life. I am excited to be working with the new government, and local retailers and businesses, on these plans that will help to restore this famous part of the capital to its former glory, while creating new jobs and economic prosperity for the capital and the country. I want Oxford Street to once again become the leading retail destination in the world." The transformation of Oxford Street will be a leading example of how, working together, City Hall and the new government, we can build a better London for everyone. Ms. Rayner said, "Oxford Street is a world-renowned shopping destination and we want it to stay that way. By working with the mayor and local leaders, we can ensure it gets the boost it needs. This plan to revitalise Oxford Street will drive growth by creating new jobs, generating economic activity, and giving a much-needed boost to London's nighttime economy." But taxi drivers slammed the plans, saying the busyness and lights from vehicles at night make people feel safer. Steve McNamara, of the London Taxi Drivers Association, told The Telegraph, "My members have lost all confidence in the police." And the Marylebone Association, which campaigned against the scheme in 2018, said it risks making the street more dangerous because it's very different during the day. The street has been flooded with thefts and violence in recent years. Mr. Khan's latest proposal depends on him obtaining permission from Ms. Rayner in her role as Secretary of State for Housing, Communities, and Local Government to establish a new mayoral development corporation, which would provide planning powers. This request can only be made following a statutory period of consultation and consideration by the London Assembly. Westminster City Council Chief Executive Stuart Love said over the last 2 years the authority has worked with businesses and residents groups to develop a shovel-ready plan to improve Oxford Street without pedestrianisation. He said, "The latest pedestrianisation proposal from the Mayor of London was only shared with us last Thursday. It will be important to receive further details about what is planned, including how long it could take to be delivered and how the concerns of local residents and users of the street will be addressed. We will want to know how they will benefit from any proposals, particularly given the practical challenges pedestrianisation may have for the wider area." He added, "The Council intends to work constructively with the Mayor and the government to ensure the best outcomes for local communities, businesses, and London." In 2018, similar plans were slammed as unacceptable, and Westminster's cabinet member for Oxford Street at the time told Mr. Khan, much to some surprise, to halt the scheme. He said Westminster could only back a plan that addressed the concerns of residents, of which the overwhelming majority were against the proposal. Source: dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.